How's it going, everybody? Chaos Gamer here, and we are officially in Bleach Soul Resonance. Now, I was supposed to do a video on this game yesterday, but sadly I got very busy to the point that I really couldn't do that. I mean, if anything, I didn't upload anything yesterday, right? I'm checking right now. Yeah, I didn't even upload anything yesterday, so my bad on that. But we are back and starting off the grind strong by making this video about how to make characters stronger in this game. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below what other type of content you would like to see in this game. I'm trying to grind it out as much as I can so I could get to the end game as fast as I can. I mean, this game is so cool, man. They made me waste a whole $1. That's how cool this game is, man. Making me waste a whole $1, like, come on, man. So let's talk about it. Before we talk about how do we make characters stronger. Damn, Ichigo, you're gonna blow my eardrums. I'm about to take one earbud off because of you talking like that. Before we answer the question on how to make characters strong, what is it that makes characters strong in the first place? Well, we have the obvious thing, which is leveling up the characters, ascending them up into the max level, which is going to be, can I check here actually? Okay, hold on. I don't think I could check here. I think there's a different tab for that. Okay, right here. The max level for characters is going to be level 100. And what's very cool about this game is you get rewards for leveling up your characters. Sort of like Genshin in a way. When you level up your characters, you get some nice, good rewards. Now, besides this, there is another way, which is going to be the weapons right here. The weapons are kind of the same thing as upgrading your level itself, where you got to ascend them and make them even stronger. However, there is another way to make your weapons stronger as well, which is going to be these stamps. These are called the weapon stamps. They make it to where they can make your weapons even stronger. And if you match it with the character, it gets more of a boost as well. So with this weapon stamp, upon releasing a technique, press and hold the basic attack button to release a special attack which does not consume spiritual pressure. Special attacks deal 10% increased damage to enemies more than 50% HP. So you have to send these skills as well. Now, how you ascend them is that you need to have the same skill multiple times. That's the only way you're gonna get these maxed out. So sadly, I don't have currently this skill right here. So what I have to do is either go to the stamp gacha, excuse me, or go to the character gacha and try to pull this same skill again. I know that sucks, man, but you know, gacha's got a gotcha, man. Now, another way to make a character stronger is going to be the skills right here, which you are able to upgrade your first technique, your ultimate, and then your basic, counter, and dodges as well. Can you upgrade dodges? No, you can't upgrade dodges. Never mind. Maybe there'll be in the future a character that upgrades on their dodge. However, it's just going to be the counter, basic attack, technique, and then the ultimate attack and your passive as well. Now, I'm not going to upgrade this Ichigo because I'm not using this Ichigo anymore. I'm using the Shikai Ichigo. So we'll upgrade his technique right here by using these skills right here, which is going to be the Art of Slash. So let's do that. Now he have it at level 2. So the improvement here is Ichigo leaps towards the enemy, performing a swirling slash, dealing damage equal to 133.87% of the attack. He then launches the enemy into the air, dealing damage equal to 46.12% of the attack. Can we actually take a look at this before and after? Can we? No, I don't think so. But you won't be able to always upgrade these. You got to make sure that you reach the character's like ascension level in order to upgrade these even further beyond. Now, let's take a look at the basic attack right here, which we're going to upgrade this as well, make it even stronger. Yes. What else can we upgrade? We can upgrade the counter as well. Yep. And then get the passive. Can we upgrade the passive? No, we cannot upgrade the passive as of now. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. What about the ultimate? We can upgrade the ultimate. Perfect. That's good. So let's take a look at the last, well, actually, the last thing for me right now, because I cannot unlock the stamp feature until I reach level 22. However, I will be showing on the Discord of Bleach Soul Resonance these stamps that I'm talking about that will help your character get even stronger. However, boundaries. What is boundaries? Boundaries is basically the dupe system of this game. So if you get 6 copies of a character, you're going to make them as strong as you can. So we have a boundary. Let's see. I had a boundary of Udio, as you guys can see. He is basically 2 out of 6, but I want to see if maybe I have another character that has a dupe in them. Let's see. No dupes. Wait, Ichigo, did you have one? No. I was being delusional at that point. Okay, so none of my characters right now have the ability to go up in their dupe system. So, but you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Now let me take a look at everything with what I currently have in game. Real quick before we do go to Discord, I want to show you guys how to access the ways that you can farm up these materials and stuff like that. So let's go here. Wait, is this the right thing? Hold on. It's been a little bit since I played the game, though. I'm not gonna lie. Is it battle? Okay, battle. Then we go to supplies, right? So we got the patrol of the world where you're able to grind up the character's HP. What am I talking about, dude? At this point, just shoot my brain. I mean, it's early in the morning for me, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. But come on, man. I gotta at least get something right going for me. So yeah, this is where you're going to be able to grind up the character's HP. HP again, I said it. Oh my god, yo, Ichigo, send me to the Soul Society. I'm done with this life, man. We got the fun collection where you're able to get the gold coins of this game. You got the Hollow Hunt where you get the weapon XP, and then you got the Academy Training where you get the skill materials. Now, how I would say you go about going through this game is make sure you're doing the story mode as much as you can, and then once you're kind of done with the story mode, make sure you're trying to grind up these materials to make sure that for future characters, you're ready to go. And then we have the Ascend materials right here, which is going to be a character's ascension. You do the Katakura defense. You got the Cord Guard practice, which will do the weapon ascension. And then you got the Soul Guard, which is going to be the stamp ascension. We have some more stuff coming soon, but we got to wait and see exactly when that is going to happen. As well, you got these like trial things as well. They give you these full assault on Amari, which is a required material for upgrading the passive skills of a full assault character. If you guys didn't know, there are different types of characters in the game. Let me actually show that real quick. So we have Ichigo, who is a full assault character. We have Rukia, who is a tactic character. We have Uryu, who's also a tactic character. Renji, a full assault. I was about to say, are we gonna find a character that has a different type? We have Orihime, who is a support type character. I think that's another one. Or is it just 3? I mean, if it's just 3, then that's it. There's only just 3 that we have in the game. But yeah, that's going to be the way that you make sure that you're upgrading the passives by doing that part right there. Let's just see if anything else is popping up here that I need to explain. I mean, you have the training mode if you guys want to learn the basic combats, learn the character's mechanics, and then you got some free battle training if you want to, you know, get into the lab and try to practice some combos and stuff like that. I know me, I got to get a little bit better with my counters. That's the only thing I feel like I'm lacking in. But now we took a look at everything in game about how I can upgrade my characters, so can you, because we're all basically stuck at the beginning right now. Let's take a look at the Discord and talk about stamps in general. So never mind, we aren't going to be doing it from Discord. I decided to do it from Twitter instead. This makes it a little bit more easier for me. So we're going to be taking a look at the stamps. We got the core engraving main choice, and then we got the core engraving second choice, which is showing the Crescent Warp, and then we have the Airborne Tranquil Spirit Core. Let me show real quick where I am getting this information from as well. Shout out to the homeboy or homegirl Bleach Soul Resonance guides. These guys are very helpful when it comes to looking into what you want to do with your characters in Bleach Soul Resonance. I keep trying to catch myself for not saying Bleach freaking Rebirth from Souls, man. I do not want to be messing up at all. So yeah, we also have this as well, which is the set engraving recommendation as well, which also makes your character go a little bit stronger as well. So once we do get up to that point that we are able to use stamps, this is ultimately what you want to be making sure that your characters are going to be having in order to make them stronger. And fun thing as well, I'll tell you guys a little bit of the story. I was going to be making a summon video on this Ichigo to summon and pull for him, because, you know, he's my favorite character, version of the character in the series where he goes holified as well. But I didn't have enough multis to make it guaranteed. I thought I did, but I didn't. This game gets kind of expensive, man. When you're trying to do your multis, you need a lot of those blue coins in order to summon, man. It's kind of crazy. However, with that, that's where we're ending today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always really appreciated. Also, subscribe. Again, you can let me know down below what type of content you would like to see on this game. I'm trying to grind it out as much as I can again, so I can make it to the end content, so you guys can see more content from me personally. And with that, I'll see ya next time. Peace.